from what we can figure, the fire...
so we can see the picture, though.
From what we can see, the fire started in the engine room, probably caused by welding. We don't know for sure, and has spread to the forward two holes. The chief believes that we do have the fire under control in the foremost hole, and we're attacking the fire in the engine room and this other hole right now.
Good. Thanks.
There's what we call crating lumber, old lumber and debris in the bottom of them two holes that were on fire. We had fire in the engine room. The fire was extinguished first in the engine room, and cooling lines put down there, and then we went to work with Lauderdale and Hollywood on these holes.
What was the biggest problem?
The biggest problem was just cooling it, getting the fire out.
It's hard to see down there.
Can't see down there. It's real hot down there. Everything turns to steam in the engine room.
Anybody hurt? Everybody all right?
Everybody's all right. We had a couple guys with smoke inhalation and some minor cuts and bruises, but no serious injuries.
How's the damage?
The damage probably is for a ship this size is minor.
The engine room fire on the cargo ship Manu Ray started at 11:30 this morning, then spread into two adjoining cargo holds. The oil and wood caused large clouds of smoke to cover the eastern sector of the port. More than 60 firefighters from Port Everglades, Fort Lauderdale, and Hollywood were brought in. At one point, the intense heat in the hold reached temperatures of several hundred degrees, and the outer hull had to be cooled down.
In that metal box of the ship, the heat is just captured. And as the fire gets hotter, the metal gets hotter. And as they were trying to cool down the side of the ship, steam was being sent into the ship, superheated steam. So it got very, very hot in there and very difficult to handle. That's why our men were coming out constantly for air pack changes and kind of exhausted.
Within 2 hours, the fire was extinguished, and the crew of 12, including welders in the engine room, were all accounted for. But the heat and smoke took its toll. 3 firefighters were treated for smoke inhalation.
We had some debris floating down 3 or 4 decks below in the bilges, and until we got the foam in the area, and then we had some furring strips up the side that created a problem with a lot of heat. But once we got our lines and everything set up, though, we didn't feel that we had anything to worry about at any time. That we were sure that we were going to save the ship without taking it out.
The 4,467-ton Venezuelan cargo ship had been docked at Port Everglades for the last month. The Linea Manure Company had put it up for sale.
The cause of the blaze is still a puzzle. Firemen can only speculate that it started in the engine room when a group of men were welding. Bob Jackson, Channel 4 News, Port Everglades.